I've got 13 and a quarter as half gap. Reminder, trading is risky. Use capital you can afford to lose if you're playing this game. Z for eminywizard.com and marketwizards.com. All right, we had suggested that we could take out either side of the overnight range. Anybody that was taking a short, better odds, just be patient and wait. And if you got better odds near the top, first objective, try to get back down into that 20. And if we could get by that 20, then obviously we could open up targets for 16 and a half to say 13 and a quarter half gap. I believe you should be paid by the half gap. We've got news that'll be coming out in a little bit. And I'm still going to say neutral based on the things we've already talked about. And for those of us who are blessed with a fast, sharp trade, make sure you get paid. Anytime you get a gift, take it. And right now we are at the bottom of the pipe. Range type trading, yesterday's range. We're going to use that late gap, that 9 area, to consider gap close. But the real gap, of course, is back down here in the 6 area. For calculating the half gap, I used the 06 area. And I suggested underneath this 22 area would actually favor the short side. And let's consider it over and under and neutral. Rain line, we're going to keep an eye on today, obviously. And keep an eye on time. We're in about 20 minutes. I'm considering the half gap trade is closed. Let's take a look at our other 5. We talked about the 5 and the 30. And based on a 30, this chart seems to be the right one, but we want to look at a more powerful chart like a 30. We can see in the 30 context, we're over and under, over and under. So that speaks to a little bit more neutrality, and yet we still have to break down this blue line and come this way. And then obviously we can also see where the rain line is. So right now I'm thinking this is all we know is we're trading inside yesterday afternoon's range, and that's the range that needs to be traded. So two-way right now. Hit and run, take what you can. And we can see where our open zone has been, and we know we're over and under, over and under. So the market still has not made a decision, and rightfully so. It's going to take time to resolve this. Resistance back here for now, and support down here for now, and everything else is in between. Range type trading. Before we do anything, we have to understand that we trade the range from overnight. And then on breakouts and breakdowns and back in, and that resolves itself in time. This was a sharp move, and now this is continuing in a bear flag, a mini bear flag right here. You've got to knock out this low and this low for that bear flag to complete on a smaller pattern. If not, it's still whack-a-mole. And news coming up. In this chart, we're using this idea right here as our core on this chart. You got to break down this core. You can see it. So based on this presentation, the bottom of the pipe is right here, yesterday's low. News coming out. My recommendation, flat for news. Boys are coming back, picking up passengers, and still got whack-a-mole for now. Kind of an important chart right now. Anybody that has taken a trade or two already, make sure you keep what you can right now. Spread your trades out throughout the day. That's a normal principle that we use. So a little bit pre-market seed capital, a little bit during IB in the morning, primary trade. That's where your bulk of your work is done, if you can get it. And then sometimes at lunch, certainly lately with the big ranges, lunchtime it can be very productive, but you don't want to sit here all day either. And in the afternoon, they like yesterday looked like it would never end, and then all of a sudden you get the plunger. And then this is a contra to that bounce. But with the current trend that's up, the bigger trend is still down. So we'll learn a lot more, I believe, by the end of the day today.